Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Christophe Muller. I'm here to talk about YouTube and how we enable new talents, new brands, new creators to come online and distribute their message, their content across the world. But before I go into the actual presentation, let me just ask you by a show of hands, how many of you watched a YouTube video today? That's not too many, it's okay, because at least you showed interest in the presentation today, right? That's good. How many of you watched a YouTube video in the past week? Right, in the past month? That's pretty much everybody. Thank you. It wasn't always like this, right? So I just want to go back, half a century, 50, 60 years ago? This was the Queen's speech for Christmas. And at the time, people were dressing up, were literally, giving an appointment to themselves and the family around to watch and share the experience of TV. This is when TV was brought to the world, and people were thinking that whoever was behind us, in this case the Queen, was watching them, right? Now, if you fast forward to today, or actually a couple of years ago, this is life in a day. This is an experiment that we run with Ridley Scott and his production company, and the idea here was to reach out to the users, to the YouTube community, and to produce something together, to do something new. So what we did is, on July 24th, 2010, we asked our community to upload, during that day, a moment of their life. And we ended up having tens of thousands of uploads, more than 4,000 hours of content, 4,500 hours of content, actually, that Ridley Scott and the team skimmed through, reduced to 90 minutes of full-length feature with a narrative, with a movie, life of our days, right? So now if you think about what technology enables us to do, right, allow us to do, ultimately, it's also about storytelling. But it's with sound, and images, and motion, but the stage has gotten bigger. There's more creator. Everybody's a creator. The audiences are limitless. Let me give you another example, and meet Salman. Salman used to be an analyst living in Boston, and he was giving and teaching his cousin in New Orleans math. So what he would do is he would film himself, upload the video on YouTube so that his cousin could actually watch it. But what happened here is that he didn't keep the video private. It was actually made public. And then he realized, A, that there's an audience there that's very interested in the way he's teaching math, and B, people commenting and wanting more. So what happened is he created Khan University, and I encourage everybody here to go on the TED channel on YouTube and watch his speech there. It's amazing. It finishes by a standing ovation, everybody's there. And what he wants to do is transform education. Transform education because he starts from a premise that is the following. Children can learn at their own speed, not at the group speed, by using on-demand video. So if there's something they didn't understand, they can pause, they can rewind 10 times if they need to. So they can do this on their own time, while the next day coming to school, they could engage with the teacher and actually go to the next level and learn more. So transforming education. Transforming politics. This is another example. This is the most viral video we've seen on the platform. They hit 30 million views in 5 days in March this year. This is about an NGO, Invisible Children, that is basically fighting against a warlord in Africa, right? So again, this didn't happen by chance. Very, very savvy use of all the tools that we put at our users and partners' disposal by enabling sharing and communicating across all social networks. Transforming live music. This is just one example. This is the example of Coldplay. They played last year in October in Madrid. Sold out venue, but 19 million users tuned in to this concert. We did the same thing with the Royal Wedding in high definition. 72 million watched the stream online. So again, transforming live and live music. This is probably one of my favorite examples, and I have a little video. So this is about transforming advertising, making advertising more interactive, and also innovating in advertising format. But let me actually play the video because it tells more. Just put the sound.
It's white-out pocket mouse during the back-to-school period. This was our challenge. For the first time ever, we engaged viewers on YouTube and allowed them to change the name of the video and to rewrite the story. We created the TipX experience. It started with a video called A Hunter Shoots a Bear.
Come on, mate. Just tell me you hooked up with that chick the other night. I'm sure you did. Sure you did hook up with that
Will you
chick.
leave it alone, please?
There's a bear behind you.
What?
A bear
Holy
behind you.
shit!
I tell you, there's a fucking bear
Shut the
behind you.
fuck
Do
up.
something about it. Come on.
Shut the fuck
Just
up.
shoot it now.
I can't.
Just shoot it, I tell you.
I can't.
Come on.
Both choices lead to the same outcome.
Shoot this bear, come on.
I can't!
Just shoot it.
Hey! I don't want to shoot this bear. Help me to rewrite this story. Type anything you want with your keyboard. Then enjoy.
Viewers can write and rewrite anything they want as many times as they want directly in the title of the video.
Let's play football. Come on. Here we go. All right. No. Oh, here you go. Take some of this. There you go. Now you can kiss the ball.
42 alternative scenes were shot, so anything you write gets a video response. The possibilities are infinite. Within 36 hours, the video A Hunter Shoots a Bear became a viral hit. Mashable ranked it #1 innovative viral video of 2010. It spread to the newspapers, TV, and radio.
Taken over YouTube.
Tipex. C'est vous qui décidez du scénario.
You get to rewrite the script.
Within 100 days, the Tipex experience received more than 35 million views. Average brand exposure was 5 minutes. The video hit 217 countries around the world and was shared 380,000 times with a virality rate of 500%.
I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to move on. But you get the gist, right? This is about new levels of interactivity that innovation, technology enables now with advertising, but as I said before, with creators that can now come together and create amazing piece of content. So let's have a look at some of our numbers and to get a sense of where this is all going, right? So basically how big is big or how huge is huge, right? 4 billion. Any guess as to what that number is? That number is the number of playbacks we get every day in the world, right? So this is a number of daily views. If you think about it, this is like, you know, more than half the world's population looking at one video every day. 800 million, and the number's going down, right? But 800 million, that's the number of unique visitors in the world across 43 countries and more than 60 languages now. 600 million, that's very important. That's the number of mobile views we get per day. So if you do the math, that's about 15% of our traffic and growing. And I know you talked about this over the past 2 days, but getting to the audiences where they are on the devices that they're using the most is very, very important. That number was 7-8% 2 years ago. Same logic, 350 million, that's the number of devices that are YouTube enabled. We're talking about game consoles here. We're talking about set-top boxes. Again, the idea is to look for the audience where they are. 100 million, that's the number of social actions taken on YouTube every week. Another number which is quite interesting, every minute, there's 700 tweets that include a YouTube video. So we're getting to a scale that's really, really large. And the numbers keep going down, but they're still really, really important. 30,000, that's the number of partners we're working with today on the platform, content partners, content owners. 98, that's the percentage of Ad Age customers working with us. Advertisers working with us. We saw an example with Tipex. New level, new playing field in terms of interactivity, in terms of ad formats. I'm sure you guys heard about the innovation we brought to the market last year about new ad formats called TrueView, enabling users to skip the ad if they don't like it, and advertisers to pay only if the ad is actually viewed. So what you get at the end of the day is a better user experience and more engaged views, so advertisers are happy for the views they get. And the last number, 72. That's the number of hours of content uploaded every minute on YouTube. I will stop there, but just that number is quite staggering. You know, I started talking, 10 minutes ago? In 10 minutes, that's more than 700 hours of content being uploaded since I started talking here. That's about the worth of a month of content at once. We empower ideas, we empower talents, we enable new playing field. I just want to finish on that slide before introducing Dennis here. But we empower things at lightning speed. So we empower talent faster, and we'll talk about this more. But one of the things I wanted to mention here, again, bringing everything into context, the Beatles, their first big tube was Love Me Do. It took about 3 years between that first hit and their first appearance on TV. Look at, fast forward to 3 years ago in 2009, Susan Boyd. I'm sure you all heard about her. She was on Britain's Got Talent on, I think it was April 11th, 2009. The same day, or a few hours later, 24 hours later, she was the most viewed video on YouTube. And that year, she was the best-selling album in the UK. Maria Argon, the last example I'm showing here, is a teenager that loves Lady Gaga, and she uploaded a song of her playing on piano, actually Born This Way. She was noticed by Lady Gaga, invited to play on stage with her, I believe, in Toronto. So this is amazing. This is what technology enables to do. We're empowering talent faster. And with that, I'd like to let Dennis come here to speak about his experience and how he's enabling talents, embracing new technology and becoming bigger and bigger thanks to YouTube and the web.